Hi, my name is Gracie Cox, and I am a 2019 graduate of Ware County High School. I will be a 2020 graduate of South Georgia State College with my associate's degree in allied health thanks to the dual enrollment program. Some of my favorite childhood memories are riding in the car, listening to my dad's favorite music. Since then, this music has become my favorite as well. AC/DC is one of the greatest rock bands of all time. Their music has influenced musicians from all genres. Their style of music has had an impact on classic rock and roll as a whole. AC/DC was formed by two brothers, Angus and Malcolm Young, in Sydney, Australia in 1973. They found their electric name from the abbreviation for alternating current and direct current found on the side of their sister's sewing machine. The original singer for the band, Dave Evans, was only with them for a short time before being replaced by Bon Scott. Bon's great stage personality and Angus's iconic schoolboy uniform brought great crowds, and soon they were famous throughout Australia and the rest of the world. This fame was short-lived due to Bon Scott's death due to asphyxia. Dave Swanson of UltimateClassicRock.com said that Bon's body was found in his parked car on February 19, 1980 after a night out drinking with friends. AC/DC's future was in jeopardy until Brian Johnson came into the picture. In July of 1980, AC/DC released their tribute album to Bon Scott entitled Back in Black. This album is the second highest selling album in the world, second only to Michael Jackson's Thriller, and is also the #1 hard rock album of all time. Throughout the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, AC/DC has played for massive audiences and released 8 albums with Brian Johnson at the lead. Their most iconic show was played at Donington Park in England, where over 1.6 million people attended. This event was recorded live and can be found on YouTube, where the sea of people seems to go on for miles. In 2003, AC/DC was finally inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame by Steven Tyler of Aerosmith. In 2008, they released their album Black Ice, which is my personal favorite. After the release of this album, they went on tour for 2 years, then went back to the studio to work on their next album. In early 2014, Malcolm Young was diagnosed with dementia. Soon after, he announced that he would be leaving AC/DC. However, his nephew Stevie Young would be taking his place. On November 28, 2014, AC/DC released their most recent album, Rock or Bust. In 2015, they began the tour. However, halfway through the tour, lead singer Brian Johnson announced that he would be leaving the band due to irreversible hearing loss. Axl Rose of Guns N' Roses stepped up to take his place. However, some fans were unhappy with this decision, but others were glad that they decided to continue the tour. In 2017, just 1 year after the completion of the tour, Malcolm Young passed away from complications due to his dementia. This left Angus Young as the band's only founding member remaining. Rumors of Brian Johnson returning to AC/DC to record a new album and possibly go on tour again have been circulating. Hopefully within the next year, we will find out if these rumors are true. AC/DC is arguably the most influential band of all time. Their music has inspired musicians from all genres. Over their 46-year career, they have released 17 albums and played hundreds, if not thousands, of shows. If you mention the name AC/DC, chances are people will know who you're talking about. Their impact on music has been unparalleled, and the impact that they have had on my life is something that I find irreplaceable.